Every year EICMA gives both local Italian manufacturers and those from around the world an opportunity to show off their new models. From all-electric dirt bikes to entry-level scramblers, here are 10 of the coolest bikes from EICMA that you can buy soon enough. Honda is set to take the fight to Yamaha as they release their much-anticipated Transalp in Europe. It makes its return on an all-new platform it shares with the recently released Hornet, in what could be a groundbreaking motorcycle for the brand. For 2023, the Transalp is powered by a 755cc parallel two-win engine, developing 90 horsepower and 55 pound-feet of torque, along with a host of tech and features. The Transalp will slot into the range below the Africa 2-win but above the CB500X. In a market desperate for more middleweight adventure bikes, it is a surefire sales success. Suzuki announced the replacement for the long-running and much-loved V-Strom 650 in the form of the V-Strom 800D. For a good 2 decades, Suzuki has been plodding along, adding bits and bobs to existing motorcycles to keep them going for ages. The adventure bike market is an obvious target for a new model, and this is a significant step up from the old 650 bikes. The new 776cc parallel two-win power plant gives 83 horses with 57 pound-feet of torque to this adventurer, and with a fully adjustable suspension, it will take the fight to the other middleweight adventure bikes. Pretty much everyone launched an adventure bike this year, and MV Agusta is no exception. Only theirs has quite a lot of power. The bigger Lucky Explorer is powered by a 931cc inline 3-cylinder engine, derived from MV Agusta's 800cc inline triple, by increasing the bore and stroke to produce more torque, and has more displacement as a result. It still makes an incredible 124 horsepower and 102 Nm of peak torque, which is comparatively more than any sub-1000cc adventure bike. Like the Ducati Desert X, it will most likely be competing against the bigger bikes in terms of price, even though it is closer to the middleweights in size. The Indian FTR is one of the better hooligan bikes made today. Fun, unrefined, and built with mayhem in mind, its dirt track edges have once again been slightly sanded down for 2023. And now you can choose from 4 different kinds: the FTR, FTR Sport, Carbon, and Rally. The Sport, although touted as an all-new model, is more of a revised appearance package. It honestly looks like it came off the flat track circuit, with a great new livery and few added plastics that really set it apart from the rest of the lineup. MV Agusta stole the show at EICMA this year. This is a pretty unique-looking machine. It is a full-on concept bike with a new engine and one of the most outlandish neo-retro designs we have ever seen. The whole design is light and airy, with the engine having a strong visual presence. The engine is a brand new inline 4-cylinder of 921cc, producing 115.5 horsepower. So the 921S is a concept version yet, although with the positive feedback from the crowds, it's not unthinkable that MV Agusta could put this into production. Honda has extended its 500cc lineup by adding the new CL500 to the lineup. It gets the same engine as the other 500cc motorcycles, So, the 471cc parallel two-win motor is tuned for 45.9 horsepower and 43.4 Nm. The design elements on the motorcycle are taken from the CL series of the 1960s and 70s. It's either classic or kind of an imaginative, but you likely won't care once you twist the throttle. You'll smile because you either spent thousands less than a Ducati Scrambler costs or because it looks like a ton of fun. Cake has been at the forefront of electric bike technology for a couple of years now. The Swedish company offers unrivaled build quality at a price. The brand just unveiled its new electric off-road motorcycle, the Bukk, at EICMA 2022. Their latest bike is a full-size dirt bike that packs a 16 kilowatts motor, making a whopping 310 pound-foot of torque. Specs for electric bikes can be a little misleading at times, but for a bike that only weighs 190 pounds, that is impressive no matter which way you look at it. The Bukk offers agility, control, and speed, silently without polluting on trails and track. It is available in a limited edition of 50 units, finished in Cake's Race Series Yellow, retailing at €14,970. When we think of Aston Martin, we think of luxury performance cars. We think of some of the most stunning machines in the world, and iconic names. Now though, Aston Martin is going even more radical. Aston Martin, along with its partner Bruff Superior, has taken the covers off their all-new AMB 001 Pro Track Super bike, one of the most radical and incredible creations ever come from Aston Martin. The bike takes its inspiration from the incredible Valkyrie hypercar. The AMB 001 Pro is a highly limited edition of just 88 motorcycles and follows on from the success of the first ever Aston Martin motorcycle, the AMB 001. In an almost unprecedented move, Kawasaki came out swinging at EICMA this year, not necessarily in numbers, but in green ambitions. Kawasaki showed off 3 new prototype motorcycles at the EICMA 2022, while also announcing its carbon neutrality plans for the future. These 3 motorcycles include an electric motorcycle based on the Z family, an electric based on the Ninja family, and a hybrid electric prototype motorcycle too. The 2 electric motorcycles are set to enter showrooms next year, which will make them the first Japanese manufacturer to get the EV ball rolling. Their hybrid motorcycle is arguably more interesting though. They seek to combine all the benefits of an e-bike with all the fun of a conventional motorcycle, and we think it is one of the most innovative concepts in recent memory. One of the top highlights of EICMA this year has been the global reveal of the new Super Meteor 650. The new bike shares the same platform as the Interceptor and Continental GT, however, brings forward a completely new identity as a premium, muscular cruiser. The 646cc engine of Super Meteor pushes out a lazy 47 horsepower, but that just gives the Super Meteor wonderfully under-stress performance, perfect for a cruiser. It has been introduced in 2 variants, Super Meteor 650 and Super Meteor 650 Tour. Both these iterations are also likely to be introduced in North America as soon as the bike is officially rolled out in India. And if the pricing of this model is anything like its current lineup, it should be cheaper than its competitors by a significant margin.